for those of you that know, this summer I celebrated 5 years in recovery, alcohol and drug addiction, and yeah, it's very part of the story, very much part of the story, very much part of my growth path.
You know, I like to, you know, for those of you that listen to Business and Bourbon and watch our content, you know what I do. You know, I'm super open in terms of all of the story, because, you know, what we deal with on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, is not for the faint of heart, first of all. And just life is not, right? It's a challenge for us. But we are inundated with so much of this BS out there, so much of this marketing that whether it's social media or whatever, that doesn't give us a realistic perspective of what life is. And this is what we judge ourselves against. So we sit and we watch the perfect people on social and the perfect people on TV, and we sit back and say, damn, well, I'm not perfect. What's wrong with me? And so that's why I like to talk about those things. I talk about mental health, physical health. Randy, you know this. We've talked about this. I'm talking about mental health, physical health. All of these things are all necessary for us to be successful, and not just business, our lives, because that's what we're talking about, our lives.
Yeah.
And you have been someone that's just dropped tremendous knowledge on me, which is one of the reasons why I was so stoked and really wanted to have you on the podcast, just so that you can share that sage wisdom from the,
there you go,
from the bald eagle.
Yeah. That's right. You've been to a workshop. Yeah. Well, and as you said, Ron, now, you know, mind, body, and spirit, if we're not winning on those three areas, it's very hard to win in life. And they can't be out of balance, right? If they get out of balance, then something else is going to get out of balance too, and there's usually a negative consequence. I certainly know that.
I think we all do.
Yeah.
Right? It's just there's different extremes, and there's different things for different people. For some, it may be there's someone listening right now that's living a really unhealthy lifestyle. Maybe they're eating too much, they're not working out enough, and they're, you know, step away from a heart attack. Yeah. Right? I mean, we all have our own different challenges. I think where I want people to bring, or what I want people to understand from what we talk about on this podcast, is that, you know, we're all the same. We're all in this together, for one. And for two, I want you to know that whatever you're going through, you're not the only person, and you're not
Amen.
the first person. And so we get encouraged, we get inspiration through our shared experiences. Business and Bourbon.